What's up, y'all? It's Antoine Winfield Jr., safety for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up, y'all? This is Jahad Wolf from the New York Giants.
What's good, y'all? This is Sterling Shepard.
This is Justin Tuck. This boy, Black Bears, Super Bowl 42 world champion.
Chris Godwin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What's up? This is Saquon Barkley. Next one is the second.
Yo, this is Mike Evans with the Tampa Bay Bucks.
And we about to go live on Flag on the Play.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Flag on the Play Council Edition. Been a minute. Took like a little 2-week break. We back. Now back here with Donnie, BK, Kobe. How we feeling?
Good, man. We're good. I've been sick the last 3 weeks, but we keep it pushing, you know.
Real so. I say combine was good. Nigga McCollum was staring at me something crazy. Shit was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shit. It was a crazy weekend, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was a fun weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Crazy weekend. But start with you, Don. Let's get this thing going. Talk about this combine recap. Man, who are your biggest winners on the offensive side?
There's a few guys. I think the biggest winner to me on the offensive side of the ball is going to be Monroe Freeland, the tackle from Georgia. Just because before the combine, this guy was viewed as a late first-round pick, maybe even an early day 2 pick. And then the moment the combine ends, I'm seeing this guy mock 6 overall to the Browns saying, oh, well, he's a franchise left tackle. And, you know, I underrated Freeland whenever I first watched him. I thought he was getting underrated. Now I think he might be getting a little overrated, especially when I see him 6th overall. And he's got some good traits. You know, he's a big dude. He's 6 foot, around 6'7", 320 pounds with freakishly long arms, like 36 and a half or 35 and a half inch arms. Unreal athlete. Tests as like a 99.7% athlete. But, like, dude, like, it really does show you, like, when you have those kinds of tools at tackle and you put up some good tape in the back end of the year, like, teams are going to fall in love with you. So I would say, like, did he have the best performance? I wouldn't say that. But who increased the stock the most? I would say it's Freeland, because I'm literally seeing mock drafts with him going as the first offensive lineman off the board.
BK?
A little biased, but it's between the two Arkansas boys, Taylor Green or Mike Washington Jr. But I'm going to leave Mike Washington. I didn't see much like draft hype about him. I saw like he was mocked like probably 5th, 6th round as a back, but apparently he had like one of the best combines for running back ever. So he's made himself millions of dollars off that alone. His tape at Arkansas was cool. It was all right, but I think it'd be Mike Washington, him, Taylor, or Jacoby Lane, because he really turned out as well.
Kobe?
I got one that I don't know if a lot of people are gonna call it like I don't know if he put himself in another category. I think just what he was able to showcase for his size at the combine, I think it was very interesting. Zachariah Branch. I think what's interesting is we all knew how good he was at USC. We knew things would probably look a little different at UGA. And they did, but I think they looked different in the sense that people, I don't know that when he left USC, you probably would have said that he was one of the top wide receivers in the nation. And when he got to UGA, I don't think that sentiment changed. I think that the other guys just rose to a different occasion than we quite expected in some cases, which kind of maybe leveled him out a little bit more. But then I think for his size, he goes out and puts 20 up on the 225 and then runs a 4.35. So, the blazing speed was always there. But I think the 20 on the 225 was like very unexpected. I think just a lot of things look good for him. That in his prospects, I think it worked out for him. Thought it was good.
Yeah.
Shout out Sadiq, by the way, dude. I just want to throw that
he's a demon.
Dude, running a 4.3 as a tight end, I mean, like,
yeah,
it's freakish.
Like he said, huge winner. Eli Stowers is a huge winner.
Yeah, Eli Stowers up in 45 and
yeah, like 45 is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Future Bronco.
Pretty sure that was a tight end record. I think that's the highest since like the 90s or something.
Bro, 45, bro.
As a tight end.
And it's crazy, like coming out of high school.
It's not like he's a small tight end. He's not like 6'4". He's not 6'4", 250. Like he's a decently big tight end.
Like, bro, that shit is ridiculous, bro.
Like, yeah, there was a lot of crazy winners. A lot of wide receivers that I thought tested pretty well. I want to throw this name out too. Bryce Lance running a 4.34.
Oh man,
That caught me. I think that was the biggest shocker of anything I saw at the combine. Because and I'm pretty familiar with Bryce Lance, as some of you guys know. I work with you and I. Go Panthers, go Cats. And we're in the same conference as North Dakota State. I watched them play. I watched them play us this year, and we struggled against him. I think that's fair to say. But at the same time, like when I watched him on tape and even in person, I never saw like a 4.3, zoom past your burner. I saw like a 4.4, maybe a mid-4 guy who's just a refined deep threat with making guys, setting up guys at a good level. I didn't see that type of speed. And when he ran a 4.3, bro, I was like, what? That caught me up. It was like kind of Christian Watson. And I think he's not going to have the jump that Watson has because I think, the thing about Watson is that he was really young, and I thought there was like a lot of development with Bryce. You don't really know if there's much left in him, but I don't know if anything in the combine shocked you guys, but to me, when Bryce ran that 4.34, I was like, holy shit. I did not see that coming.
So, Kobe, I'm gonna start with you. Biggest losers on the offensive side.
I don't think. Come back to me. I don't know if I had a big one. Yeah, I don't think I had a big one.
biggest loser. I mean, I don't think he lost in the sense of anything, but Carnell Tate didn't boost his stock.
Yeah, the 4.5, yeah.
But yeah, the 4.5 was like, but it looked like he was moving when I was watching it though. Like I'm like, oh, Carnell was fucking zooming. Then it came out 4.5, like 4.53. So it's like, yeah, he'd be my like most noticeable one if I had to choose.
Donnie?
I think there's a few answers you can throw out here. I think the one that I'm gonna use. Yo, am I good? Am I lagging?
You lagging a little bit, but you good.
Okay, we good? We good? Hold on, I think I'm okay, we good? We good?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say for me the biggest loser, and it's kind of funny, like Trent, you're just gonna give me so much shit for this. Allen did not look good in the throwing sessions at all.
They say he was done up.
I didn't think he was that impressive. I thought the deep accuracy was a little bit to be desired. Which I will say, the throwing sessions is weird just because you have like little to no time practicing with those guys. So like it's gonna be weird. Like when a guy runs an out route, like you have no idea if they're gonna run like an 8-yard out route or even a 10 or a 12. Like you just don't know. So Allen didn't really impress me. On top of the fact that I really thought teams were gonna be higher on him. Like I really thought after the combine there was gonna be a narrative of Allen's gonna be the third quarterback off the board or maybe even the fourth. It sounds like he might be even lower than that. It sounds like he might be the fourth or even probably not fifth round pick, but probably like a fourth round pick that I didn't expect. Plus, I have money on him going in the third round, so I also kind of hope that happens. I don't think it's going to. So we'll see. But I think at this moment, you're asking me like right now, I'd say obviously the top two are going above him with Fernando and Ty. I think Nuss goes above him, and I think there's a real shot that Taylor Green goes above him. I was an Allen guy. I was, but
I love when the people that get paid money to do this agree with me. I just love it. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel something when I'm right.
BK, who's the biggest loser in the combine, offensive side?
I gave you mine. I said Carnell.
I don't.
Not a lot of guys really lost, I will say.
Yeah, I just genuinely don't think on the offensive side, like a lot of guys lost. I think this is one of the most freakishly athletic combines we've seen outside of like when you talk about the Carnell Tates, where it's like 4 or 5 isn't great, but I think he makes up for that with the play on tape and stuff like that. And I think
real shit. He's not lying. Like, you can say Makai Lemon because like he rubbed niggas the wrong way, but
man. That nigga's a hooper, bro.
I don't even think it matters. That's the thing. Like, this is what, this is kind of what I'm doing.
Honest, bro. Am I the only one that kind of wants my wide receivers to have a little bit of diva-ness in them, just a little bit?
Yeah,
I don't even think that was diva. I just think people
want
it's
like the thing with corners. Like, I want my corner to be an asshole. You know what I mean? I want my corner to just be an ass. Like, that's what I want. Like when J.C. Horn was coming out of the draft and he was like talking shit to people at his pro day, like his own teammates, I was like, oh yeah, this is the guy I want on my team. This is the guy I want on my team. Like, I just want a guy who's going to be a little bit of an asshole, and I think wide receiver was kind of the same way. But I don't know. I will say some of the looks were pretty bad. Like that one clip that got viral where it was like the wide receiver coach was explaining to the group, like, hey, do this, go about like 60%, 70%. And then he gets his first rep, and he's literally just speed walking. And then the ball gets like 10 yards overthrown, and he like looks back. He's like, "Wait, what?" And the coach is like, his arms are in the air. I'm like, "Yeah, that's a tough look."
But he's still my wide receiver one. So
yeah, he's still arguably the best in the class. Yeah.
Man, if only Jordan Tyson.
Stop. I'm not hearing the number.
No, if Tyson is healthy, he's the best in the class.
Jordan Tyson if he doesn't have the worst injury report I've ever seen in my life for a college football player, he's wide receiver one.
Yeah, he is.
Cool, man.
He's just there's just no weaknesses with Tyson. Like maybe he doesn't have a superpower, but he doesn't have a kryptonite.
I mean, what's the weaknesses with Mekhi? Is it his size?
I mean, the size, like he's not the most explosive athlete for a guy who's undersized at 5'10". He might be slot only. Like with Tyson, he's like literally nothing. Like I'd say above average athlete. Very good route runner, catches everything, very good hands, provides plays after the catch. He can beat press, he can beat off, he can play in the slot, he can be a vertical threat. Like there's just so much about Tyson. And like I said, I don't know if any of these are like a superpower, but none of these are like kryptonite. That's why, and usually when you have guys like that, they're just going to be good in the NFL. So
I think Mekhi is like a day one, like he's like a chain mover, like real deal, like.
No, for sure. Like all three are close. Like they're all. I mean, on my board, I'm pretty sure I have all of them in my top 15.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have all. I mean, I have Cardinal a little bit higher, but that's also just because I think his ceiling is ridiculously high.
Most definitely is.
Yeah,
What's
but
Cardinal's ceiling?
what's his ceiling? I think he can be a top 10 receiver in the game. I think he can be. I think his hands are. I think his hands are. I think his hands are freakishly good, like freakishly good. I think his ability to set up receivers vertically is really impressive. Like Kobe or not Kobe, like BK was talking about, like Cardinal is not a 4.4 guy. So when he ran the 4.5, I really wasn't surprised. Like if he would have ran a 4.6, I would have raised my eyebrow. 4.5 didn't catch me off guard. The thing about what makes Cardinal so special is that his fluidity and his ability to set corners up took a big jump from year one to year two compared to last year. And we were talking about that. I was talking about it with Josh on my podcast. Just a quick shout out, Blue Chip Boys on YouTube. Drop us a follow. We were talking about Cardinal Tate on the podcast, and we were like, the improvements that he made with like just the small details of route running, whether it's like your footwork, whether it's setting guys up, whether it's a different release package, whether it's like the quick change of direction, like just the limiting steps. So much of that stuff Cardinal took a big jump at, which is why, like, on top of the fact that easily the best contested catcher in the draft, the most consistent hands in the draft, he can make some plays after the catch, but that's not entirely his game. Like, he's just going to be a guy who's going to get open vertically, and he's going to get open in the intermediate range. And he's just going to be a guy who's going to be consistently being pressed. And we value those guys, at least the pod does. Like, we value those boundary guys who are the big, physical, strong athletes, like the Nico Collins and the George Pickens of the world. And maybe Cardinal isn't quite the straight line burner that those guys are. But I would argue, as a route runner coming out of college, he's already better than those guys were.
Yeah, who?
So, Cardinal versus Pickens and Nico coming out of college. Because Nico, it was a lot of vertical stuff, and then Pickens didn't really play much because he was hurt a lot. But that's what I would say. I really do think Cardinal can be a top 10 receiver in the game. I think he can be.
Okay. All right. So then, Donnie, I'm gonna go back to you. I think this is where this shit shine. Defense is the one where everybody shined at.
Man,
so who are your biggest winners on the defensive side?
How much time we got? Like, there were a lot of winners, dude. If I have to pick one, I think I'm gonna go Jacob Rodriguez, and it's because
after we do the one, you can pick multiple though.
I mean multiple. Okay. I'll pick one, and then I'll let these guys cook. But for the one, why I'm saying Rodriguez is because Jacob Rodriguez has been the most disrespected player throughout the draft process.
Easy.
Probably only behind the Clemson boys, Peter Woods and TJ Parker. Jacob Rodriguez had arguably the greatest linebacker season in college football history. We can truly say that. He had a nose for the ball. He didn't miss a lot of tackles. He was elite in coverage. The zone instincts are incredible. But people are like, oh, he's undersized. You know, maybe he's not that fast. Maybe he's a safety. Like, it was just kind of lazy. And, like, I will admit, I kind of fell victim to it. And I was higher on him than the media because the media was saying, like, early day 3 pick. I thought that was egregious. I was like, you know what? Maybe, like, mid to late day 2. And we'll see how he tested the combine. And granted, you know, some of the combine drills or, you know, the athletic scores are kind of, you know, iffy because a lot of those guys skip the agility drills. But with him, like, he showed everything we had questions about. Like, we had questions about the speed. He proved us wrong about it. We had questions about his explosiveness. He proved us wrong about it. Like, what other questions are there about Jacob Rodriguez? Like, why shouldn't he be a top 40 pick? Why can't he be a back end of the first round pick when he's this refined as a tackler, that good in coverage? He has a nose for the ball, and he just proved every athletic question. You know, he put it to bed. So, like, my question is, like, why can't he go like Buffalo at 26? They need a linebacker. Why not? You know what
Denver
I mean?
at 30.
Denver
I
at 30. They need a linebacker. Like, why not? Like, why is he better? Like, I'm truly asking this. Why is CJ Allen better than him? CJ Allen's getting all the hype right now. Why is CJ Allen better than him?
Yeah, I don't think
like he's slightly bigger and he's a better run defender, but like this is a coverage league. Jacob Rodriguez's coverage tape. The only person who had better coverage tape than him was Styles, who's going to go top 10. Like, I don't understand.
Might fuck around and go top 5.
He probably will. Like, I don't understand, man. Jacob Rodriguez is just a demon. He's a monster. About as clean of tape as you're going to find, and he put all the athletic questions to bed. To me, he's going to be my top 50 pretty easily.
BK?
We're doing one, and then we'll do another one?
Yeah, that's fine if you want to.
I got a list.
Yeah. For me, number one.
Who's the biggest winner?
It's probably Dylan Thiemann. He like played his way into the solidifying safety 2. I think for me, him and Manil Warren are fighting for it, but I think Thiemann solidified safety 2. Ran what, like a 4.3 something in the 4.3s?
Here, I'll look up the exact score. Give me a minute.
Yeah, ran a good 4.3. Then he did the gauntlet pretty well. So, hey, like, I wasn't even really like watching Dylan Thiemann in college.
4.34.
Yeah, geez. So yeah, he's made himself some real money. I've seen like first round mocks with him in the first round. So, shout out to Dylan Thiemann.
Kobe.
Just so we don't forget to say it, because nobody actually said it. Let's start with Sonny Styles. But I'm gonna do the double. You know, I'm gonna act like this is the NFL draft and I'm the last pick in the round. So I'm gonna just snake back around as well. So then we can go back to BK. No, so start with Sonny. That was freakishly. That was just a freakish performance. That was something insane. But my biggest winner is probably David Bailey. I just think what you saw from him on tape was already great. And I think that, I hate to say it, you know how the narratives get. You know how this time after the season between the draft and after the combine gets, where people start watching film and they tell themselves that people aren't as good as they really are. So I'm seeing a lot of this David Bailey talk, right? Or not David Bailey, Ruben Bain talk right now.
Yes.
Where it's now we're looking at all of a sudden, like all season he was that guy, and now everybody's watching tape and they're like, actually he loses a lot more than we thought he did. And you know, they're doing the arm size thing and all of that. And I think because of that, not saying that David Bailey will go ahead of him, but I think because of that, David Bailey has risen. And then with the athletic performance that he put on, running a 4.5 40, you know what I'm saying? 10.9 at the broad jump. I think he showed explosiveness, which was freakishly athletic again from a guy his size at defensive end, and I think that was a really impressive performance by him.
Yeah, I was seeing like,
but there's so many winners in this defensive class, bro.
Somebody said the whole linebacker class, and I believe that's the truth. Linebacker class is like,
dude, there's going to be 7 that go in the first 2 rounds. Like, I don't know if that's an NFL record, but it might be.
It
My
might
number
be.
2 though, shout out Caleb Banks. I had him as D tackle 1, but Caleb he solidified it for me. Like he had a great combine. So
He solidified DT1.
for me,
He better than Peter Woods.
yes, I said that. Yes, I said Peter Woods was in the overrated when we talk about him Arch because I was seeing Peter Woods like top 5 and like top 10s, and I had Peter Woods like mid first. So he was never that high for me to begin with. And I think Caleb Banks just solidified him at DT1.
They're pretty similar to me. Like at this moment, they're pretty similar to me. I think it's kind of pick your poison when it comes to them. I don't know. We'll get into Peter because I don't know. We'll talk about Peter later.
I got
another winner. Another winner for me would probably be, and I hate just throwing out big time names, but like his 40 did shock me. Shout out Arvell running a 4.4.
That shocked you?
A kind of a little bit, yeah. Like I was looking at Arvell, and yeah,
he looked like somebody. But he looked like somebody he's gonna run a 4.4. No, he looked like somebody's gonna run a 4.4. Like he looked.
To me, he looked like a 4.5 guy on tape. Like so.
I saw 4.5.
Like, and he's like, I don't even think athleticism is his like calling card on tape. I thought his calling card on tape was how impressive. He had some insane upper body strength. But he goes out there, runs a 4.4. And I'd also say another reason why he's a winner is because everyone I've talked to that was in Indianapolis, everyone's telling me that he's going to be the second pick of the draft. So yeah, if he goes second overall, I would say that's a winner because outside of Mendoza, he'll be the first player drafted. And I don't know how it'll work. I don't know if I trust Aaron Glenn with that development, but I will say if he does work, I mean, we're literally looking at like one of the best, one of the most versatile, and one of the more talented front seven players in the entire NFL. Like we're looking at like a top, like arguably the best QB spy in the league, on top of being like a top 10 pass rusher and being that good of a run defender from off ball. Like,
oh yeah,
good luck trying to stop that.
So Kobe, who's the biggest loser on defense side?
Oh, I had one more like guy that I thought. Can I give?
Yeah, go crazy.
All right. So here's the thing. I know how good we all know D'Angelo Pons is, but I think I think everybody knew how small he was. I just don't think everybody knew how small he actually was. Right. So you get to the combine and you go in and you do all your measurables and stuff, and then all the measurables come out, and everybody like has this big hoorah of like, oh my God, this guy is tiny. Which was crazy, but then he goes out and he jumps a 43.5-inch vert, which I think automatically like it was like a roller coaster, right? Where like at one point, he weighs in and he gets his height and everything, and it's like it starts to you see the fade a little bit, like oh my God, he's tiny, and then he goes and jumps this 43.5-inch vert, and it's like his joint just shoots right back to the roof. So I think that was
I think you might fade now.
Your mic just cut out.
You might fade now.
Yeah, sounds like
you're good now. You're good now. But
I'm
gonna start with you. Who do you think is the biggest loser on the defense side of the ball?
There's a few.
Donnie, the guy from Iowa. What's his name? TJ Hall, I think. TJ Hall.
Yeah, that was a really bad combine performance. Yeah, trust me, I know it was bad.
Yeah,
that caught me off guard too because I like TJ Hall too.
I like this tape, but it I don't know.
Here's what I'll say: if you're a day 3 corner, you gotta at least show some type of effort, like a consensus day 3 corner. Like you gotta show some type, something at the combine.
Yeah, and
like the way I see it is like he's average height. And he ran I believe he ran a high 4.5. Like that's not gonna fly, man. That's not gonna fly.
BK, who's your biggest loser? Defense side of the ball.
I'm genuinely gonna say Ruben Bain just for the arm length. Like I'm afraid that they're like gonna mock him. It might happen. Like he could fall out of like not the top 10, but he might fall in the back end of the top 10 strictly off his arm length. And I've seen stupid shit like people start posting videos. Was he really the best edge in Miami, which is some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. I think just due strictly to the arm length, he's the biggest loser defensively because like after the playoffs, we were in like top 3. And now after the combine with David Bailey having his combine, it's like they don't think he's edge 1 anymore. So, yeah.
Donnie?
There's a couple losers I'll throw out. One of the losers for me is going to be, and it's not even like he didn't do anything at the combine, but it's just the fact that his stock continues to just fall and fall and fall. And that is Peter Woods. Like at this point, and I think it's stupid because I still think Peter Woods is a top 15 player in the class, but like, dude, like I'm seeing consensus mock drafts with him mocked in the beginning of round 2. And I'm like, dude, what are we doing? Like we are overthinking this guy way too hard. However, I will say what worries me a little bit is he pulls up to the combine, he's sub 290 pounds, and he doesn't work out. So my question is, if you weren't planning on working out, like that's cool, like fine, cool. Why are you sub 290 when it comes and they said you were 310? That's kind of my question right now. Like, where did that 20 pounds just go? Like, if you're gonna lose that weight and work out, then no one would care.
Run the 40.
Like, not gonna work out and all that weight is gone. To me, that just seems a little sketchy. So what that's telling me is, were you playing at 290? And if you were, like, then I understand why teams are a little bit more skeptical. But for me, like, I don't know. It's just something to worry about. I'll throw out 2 more names, and then we can move on to the next topic. Lee Hunter tested awful. Like,
his interviews were amazing.
Like, holy shit.
He was on the podium.
Tested horribly.
When he was on
like,
the podium,
I'm pretty sure he tested as like a 16% athlete. And like in the modern NFL, that's horrid. Like you might as well be a 0% athlete. But he's still going to go first round. He's a monster run defender. He's still
terrible, bro. Holy fuck.
He did. He was really bad, but he still got some great power. He's still a dominant run defender. He was still, he was a part of the best defensive line in college football last year. And then the last loser, Kobe, BK, you guys, I don't know if you guys know about this. Trent, I know you do because we talked about it in the group chat. There was a report about Caleb Downs from Corey Center, who, by the way, I respect Corey. Great dude. He works with James Foster on the Daft on Draft podcast. They produce great content. He's a guy who's very, clocked in on the media. Shout out Corey. On a low note, it sounds like there might be some injury concerns about
go ahead and let him fall. I don't care.
With Caleb Downs. And if that's true, which I want to preference, I asked people that I trust around. No one has said anything about it. But at the same time, like a guy like that I do respect, I'm going to take that opinion like seriously because I know he's not just going to throw out that crap for nothing. Now, maybe the scout lied to him, which is very possible because they did the same thing to Evan Neal back in 2023 or 2022. But at the same time, like if there is a legit problem with his knee, Will Johnson 2.0, like, could that happen?
There's no way he falls out the first round.
No,
it can't.
I promise you, if he falls to 12, and you know what, Donnie, let me talk to you for a second.
Please, let's go.
Let me talk to Donnie for a second because I have another loser. I don't know what made you mock this guy to my team, but this safety from Toledo,
Emmanuel McNeil-Warren. Yeah,
terrible.
He didn't test
Nicky Mann-Warren.
First of all, yeah. I don't know where those comparisons came from. Actually, I do know where the comparisons came from, but he's not that guy at all. Didn't test like that guy.
Not top 12.
Didn't test like that guy. Is slimmer than that guy. Arms are smaller.
Yeah.
In Nick tested in what the 99th percentile, 97, 98th, yeah, I think it was something.
Thiemann test. Are you talking about Nick Thiemann? Or I'm sorry, Dylan Thiemann. No. He tested like.
You're talking about Nicky Mann-Warren, aren't you?
Oh,
yeah, I'm talking about Nicky Mann-Warren.
I apologize. Nicky Mann-Warren tested as the most athletic safety in combine history.
Yeah,
and he
exactly.
fell to second round.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, Donnie, I was looking at your thing, and first of all, I hate the trade as well. I hate the trade. It's a terrible trade. Don't know why we would do that. Second of all, the guy that you mocked to us, this safety from Toledo, is not. He's not Nick. He's not Nick at all. And after this degenerative ACL thing, you just said that we have a possible Will situation on our hands, a possible Will Johnson situation on our hands. And then you go out and you mock this safety from Toledo to my Cowboys. That was terrible. This guy ran a 4.55. And then he ran a 4.53. He looked slow. He didn't jump well. He didn't do anything very well. Why would you wish that on my team, Donnie? This was crazy.
I genuinely do
I will
think
say Dallas has always been up and down drafting. You know that.
like
They
I
have-
was gonna ask you a
Why would you
question.
wish
Like,
that? Why would you wish
They've
that
had
type
some
of
really
pain
good
on me,
hits
though?
and then some bad misses. What's up, BK?
Why would you wish that type of pain on me, man? That
You
that
guys-
guy's not
you
that
guys
good.
see
Listen,
a
you may
world-
have that pain, but it's okay because my team's pain's even worse, so it's okay.
do you
What's up,
guys see a
BK?
world where you like 4 Ohio State players go in the top 10?
So it'll be Sonny,
Yeah.
Arvell, Caleb.
Sonny Arvell, Downs, and Carnell.
Carnell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Possibility.
very possible.
Because I don't know who's gonna take Carnell
On my
first.
mock, here, let me look at the mock I just did. I
had
all,
New York.
I mean, yeah, I had all of them, dude. I had all of them going, and I think this is best case scenario, by the way. I had them all going inside the top 7.
Who? 7.
Like I had Arvell going to the Jets, Dallas trading up for Styles, Cardinal Tate to the Giants, and then Downs to the Commanders.
Also, Lorenzo Styles goes out.
Oh,
as a
yeah.
14.
Yeah, shout out
Lorenzo
Lorenzo.
Styles
Yeah,
He made
I don't know
my-
where he's
that's
gonna go
great.
though.
Huh?
So I don't know where he's gonna go though.
Yeah,
I don't know
gotta
either,
I
man.
gotta give him a watch. The consensus on him is like round 4, but
I mean, he's
Mm.
still probably a good spot.
freakishly.
So.
He tested freakishly, so you know anything can happen.
Anything
But
better than Riley Moss, so I would bring him on.
Yo, don't disrespect my Iowa boy.
I can't do it.
Anything is better than Riley Moss. Okay. What was you on, Donnie, real quick? So I forgot because I know we did biggest losers and winners, right? So I'm about
I
to-
typed out
I'm
like
about to-
a
I'm
bunch
about
of
to do this. But
factor
before that-
cap. Yeah, if you want to do
Nah,
those.
you
I
can
typed
do
down a lot.
Yeah, we did. We got time, so it's cool. We probably can do the teams thing next week.
Yeah, for sure. We can do that. That's fine.
Yo, who do we think is the most overrated prospect in this class?
Oh man. Okay. If y'all want to go ahead, go ahead. 'Cause that might be nasty.
I'm not high on Jordan Tyson at all.
Yeah, what is this nigga talking about?
I promise I'm not. But I'm not gonna call him the most overrated. I'm gonna stick with Peter Woods until it's not. Like for me, like it's Peter Woods.
Why is Peter Woods most overrated to you?
And we're talking about the whole draft, like first round hype. Whole draft. Because if we're talking about first round, yeah, it's Peter Woods, genuinely. But if we're talking about a whole draft,
I'm
like
saying no why.
because I just don't see that the pure dominance on tape that like people. I don't see it. I don't see game record shit from Peter Woods. I don't at all. Like I see he's a good run stopper who has like high upside as a pass rusher, but like I'm not blown. I'm not seeing like a solidified top 15 pick. I genuinely don't. Like I have Caleb Banks over him. And I have a bunch of more edge rushers and linebackers I'd take with my pick in the first round than I would a Peter Woods. So, and like even the corners. So it's Peter Woods for me, if I'm being honest.
Donnie?
You know who it might be now, and it sucks because I'm a big fan of him. But like, I see Daniel Jeremiah have him in his top 20. I see Mike Renner have him in his top 20. I see another guy have him in his top 22. I'm like, we got to chill on Omar Cooper just a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like saying he's better than Casey Concepcion. Like, listen, I love Omar Cooper, and I think he's going to be an
Pure
unreal
genetic.
slot receiver who's going to be like literally a fullback. Who, I mean, he's basically not a fullback, excuse me, like a running back playing slot who also is a sick route runner. He has an awesome release package, but like, dude, he is not better than KC. Like, if you want to have the Denzel Boston conversation, like, I can get behind that.
Yeah.
That's fine. But like, people were saying like I saw a big board the other day. It had Omar Cooper at 17 and it had KC at 30. I'm like, bro, no, we're
gimmick.
not doing that. I think another good answer is also actually, you know what? I changed my mind. It's Cassius Howell. It's Cassius Howell. Cassius Howell isn't good. Like,
Baby Bang?
Like, he does not warrant a top 15 pick, and I'm consistently seeing him mocked that high. He has shorter
Top
arms
15?
than Ruben Bain. He struggled heavily against the best competition he played against. Proctor threw him around. Francis Mauigoa tossed him around. What's his name? Trevor Gooseby just bullied him the entire game at Texas. Like, the best competition he went against, he struggled against. And I'm seeing this guy mocked ahead of guys like TJ Parker and Akeem Messidor.
I can't see that. I can't see that.
No thanks.
Kobe?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of the guys that I had, some of the guys that I had that I thought were gonna be overrated ended up testing much better than I thought they would. You know, the Jacob Rodriguez is of the world, Monroe Freeling, like all of them, like the guys that I had that I was like, I'm not too sure, then went out and tested well. I think we're gonna have to go with BK here. I don't know if you said Peter Woods. I think you said it at some point. Yeah, Peter Woods, I think is I don't know, bro. I think somebody's gonna take him because they love the potential there still early. And we already know how like D tackles come into this league. Sometimes it takes them 3 years to figure out how to be a D tackle in the NFL, and sometimes it hits early. With the ups and downs that he already had, I think it's I don't know. I don't see why anybody should take him as high as I think somebody is, but
I can see him going top like 13, and it's egregious to me.
I don't know, man. People do not like him. People do not like Peter.
Talking about Peter?
Yeah.
I don't see what people saw with him. I said that like weeks ago.
I still really like him. I do. I know he has his problems, like he struggles against doubles and stuff, and the weight thing honestly does scare me like a ton. But I don't know. I still really like him. Like so much of Clemson's problems last year really weren't on the players. It was just the whole team had a down year. Like at that point, you just got to blame coaching. Like the wide receivers had a down year, Cade had a down year, Avion, Parker, Woods, like Sammy Brown's a next year linebacker who's going to go first round. Like that whole team it was just awful. Also, Michael, bro, what are we talking about? Jamal McCoy overrated? Like, what are we doing?
I'm stamping not the best part of the class, though.
I just want to see if he's the same. Okay, like Michael, I hear you on that, dog, but like if Jamal McCoy, like let's say hypothetically he doesn't tear his ACL and he does the same exact thing as he did last year, that man's the #1 player in the class. And you know what? And
you said what?
You can make a clip about that.
Wait, no. Repeat that.
Alrighty, this is what I'm saying. If Jamal McCoy wouldn't have torn his ACL in January of last year, and he would have put up the same production from 2024 to 2025, he is the #1 player in this class.
Huh?
He's the #1 player in this class. That tape from 2024 was so good. I was watching it with Josh. Press coverage is elite. I have literally one critique about his press coverage, and it's that he doesn't jab at the line. If you taught him how to jab at the line, no one's going to be able to get by him. I would say he had 2 games all of last year that he struggled against. He struggled against Arkansas. You're allowed to, if you play in the SEC, you're allowed to have one bad game in the SEC. I'll give you that. That's fine. And then he got cooked by Jeremiah Smith. Who cares? I don't care. Like, Jamal McCoy in 2024 went up against Ryan Williams with all that hype, locked him down. Went up against A&M, locked them guys down. Every single team he played against locked him down. He's an insane athlete with insane recovery skills. The ball skills are incredible. He can thrive in an off-coverage role. His technique is completely sound in off-coverage. Like, truly, he is a blue-chip prospect if he just didn't tear that ACL. And that's
I don't want him over Downs.
Like, and shout out Caleb Downs. Like, I think Downs is the best player in the class. Like, if you tell me right now, would I rather have Caleb Downs or 2024 Jamal McCoy?
Chill out, bro.
Shit. I think I'd rather have McCoy.
Downs.
I'd rather have McCoy, man.
Donnie.
Yes, I'd rather have McCoy. McCoy in 2024 was
this is
the hill to die on.
If you say you tired, if you tell me you tired, that's okay. You tired. You tired of watching Downs tape. You tired of looking at him.
Nah. Listen, Downs is the best player in the class. Downs is the best player in the class, and I'm one of the few guys that still stamp on that because everyone's gotten sick of him, and then there's the medical and stuff. He's the best player in the class to me.
Yeah.
Jamal McCoy in 2024, that was borderline. That was a blue chip player. Like, that was the Sauce Gardners, the Derek Stanleys of the world type of prospect. He just tore his ACL last year, so unfortunately, he's just not going to get that from me. And that's why, and that should show you how good he is. Like, that should show you how good the 2024 tip is when he's consistently getting mocked in the top 15, and we haven't seen him do anything in over a year. Like, that should show you how good he is. And shout out to Lane because I know that's Trent's boy, and I really do like Delane too. If McCoy's healthy,
Oh, my fault, Trent. No, Mansour Delane is CB1.
I think he's better than Jermon. It's so funny. I think he's better than Jermon.
Whoa.
I dead ass think that.
I won't go that far.
if you're worried about the ACL, I can hear you.
I'm not even worried about the ACL, bro. I just think what Mansour put on tape this year, really crazy though.
It's kind of like sounds like Jade Barron and Will Johnson from last year. Like I'm not.
No.
That's what it sounds like a little.
I don't think Jermon is like just levels above the Mansour Delane. I think Will Johnson was levels above everybody in the corner classes that he got hurt.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If Will didn't have the knee injury, he's probably a top 3 in that class, probably.
Easy. So.
Yeah. Anyone say Mendoza? Mendoza didn't. Honestly, what shocked me about Mendoza is that he came at the combine at 240. That kind of shocked me.
Big boy.
Yeah, seriously. But nah, he's gonna be the number 1 pick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's not gonna worry about it.
I think the problem is a lot of people are still carrying their bias from the season that haven't watched like the Mendoza tape yet. Mm-hmm. And like a more and honestly, like I'm not gonna lie, I was a hater for all of the season. I'm not gonna lie, because it's something about it. Something about the way it looked just threw me off. But the more and more I watch Mendoza tape, the more I'm like,
he's genuinely a demon.
He genuinely got it, bro. Like, and I think you hear him talking. You're like, bro, oh my god, another one of these guys. Like, it's just everything about Mendoza just gives you the.
Now I'm not gonna cap. That nigga's one of the most well-spoken niggas I've ever like.
That's what I'm saying. I think people genuinely like. I think people genuinely like don't. You know what I'm saying? People. I don't know. I don't know what it is about Mendoza, but I think people just genuinely don't like him for whatever the reason is. But I think the more and more that you watch Mendoza tape, the more and more you're just gonna be like,
he's going to run an offense so well. It's like, bro.
It's gonna be efficient, bro. It's gonna be efficient. It may not be a whole lot of 300, 400 yard games, but it's gonna be some of the most efficient, like
250s you get.
Yeah, like it's gonna be great.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good quarterback in the NFL. Like, I trust the situation is gonna be in. He's gonna have Kubiak. He's gonna have
Bowers is gonna eat so
and I think Tom Brady being there, like, it's pretty obvious Brady's gonna have a hand in his development, which is any quarterback's dream. So, and with like how well spoken he is, like, I think another reason why teams like him so much is like he's just gonna change the culture of a team day one.
Yeah,
like people are gonna buy into the corniness, and they're gonna like him and all this stuff. And if he plays well, then the vibes are gonna be high. But
kind of hate he's going to my division, but it is what it is.
Well, that roster still sucks, so you'll be chatting now.
Bauer's going to eat us.
Get into this next game before we head out. We're going to play. We play this shit in a minute. Play Fact or Cap. The Combine edition. Okay. I'm going to say a statement. Y'all call it Fact or Cap. First one. The number 1 pick is still open for debate.
Cap.
I agree. Cap. Number 2. Jeremiah Love looks like a potential top 5 pick after impressive test.
Fact.
Cap.
I think I'm saying fact because I think there's a real shot that we take him at 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know what?
Real shot.
If that, I can see it. I think
that's the
other things. Yeah, I was about to say. I think if y'all don't, I think that's the real problem. I think the question. I think that's why I say Cap, because it's a question mark about if y'all do it or not, and that's where I'm kind of like, now, did he test as a top 5 pick? Yes. Does he look like a top 5 pick? Did he play like a top 5 pick? Yes, all of those things. I think this draft is one of just the heavier populated drafts in the fact that, like, there's a lot of people that tested as a top 5 player with top 5 tape, you know. So I think that's why I'm saying Cap, because I'm like, I don't know that they're going to take a running back at 5 or top 5.
I think with Kyler leaving and them now looking for a QB, I think they want their QB to walk into the situation and have everything like laid out for them. And I do think Jeremiah Love goes number 3 to the Falcons.
If I were to guess right now, as the Cardinal fan and the guy who's connected, I think he's probably the second most likely option. I do. I think if I have to choose someone right now, I think they go Francis. But Love is very realistic, I will say. And if it happens, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what my reaction is gonna be, Trent, but you're gonna get a clip out of it.
I mean, nigga, you screamed, you literally broke your mic when Marvin Harrison Jr. got drafted to y'all. So if y'all get Jeremiah Love, I can only imagine how you would be. You would be mad as hell.
Yeah,
Malik Willis RPO with Jeremiah Love is going to feed families.
that would feed families, but the problem is BK. He's gonna, they're gonna get sacked in like 0.5 seconds.
Second round tackles all day, please.
Right.
I bet. Let's keep it pushing. Drew Aller appears to be locked in for QB3.
Cap.
Cap. Cap.
Cap.
It's crazy. Johnny, you said that he didn't impress, bro. It's like the consensus about Drew Aller, and they said
he had a good combine. That's what I was.
I think Nuss is going above him.
Kobe can attest to this because he went with me He went last year. We was at.
Yep.
I didn't go to a single combine. I went to the receivers running. I went to that for like an hour, and I did. That shit is too boring.
We did go. I think that's the only one we went to. I think that was the only one we went to, right?
Yeah.
It was receivers and I think, and we watched Shador walk out in with two big ass chains on and not do nothing. I think we saw that.
That shit was busted from all
across the Lucas Oil. We was like, golly, like. But yeah, I think that was the one we went to.
I didn't really watch the combine. I just did the media.
I think your boy from LSU is going to be QB3. That's what I think.
I hope not. I
think Nuss is QB3 off the board.
I mean, he was playing injured from fall camp. What's his name, bro? Like,
yeah, and he was the best quarterback at the Senior Bowl.
I genuinely think it's going to be Taylor off pure potential. I genuinely.
I mean, yeah.
What did he say?
That nigga Taylor Green.
That's not wild.
I'm gonna give it a buck.
That's not
wild.
I think there's a chance.
This nigga ran a 4.39 at QB.
Kobe Taysom Hill.
He threw great too. He threw 6'6", and his tape at
Arkansas. Kobe Taysom Hill.
Not bad. You're wilding, bro. Like
I'm wilding.
If people could jack Anthony Richardson with the top 5 pick,
class.
I'm not hearing Taylor Green can be QB3.
If Taylor Green is QB3 in this class, this QB class is hot dog shit.
He has the most upside for all the QBs. Genuinely.
I mean, yeah, sure, but he also has a really
he wasn't even good at Arkansas.
All right, that's more of the situation than his actual play. If you watch the game, genuinely.
How old is Taylor Green? He's
23.
Yeah, okay.
23.
Yeah, okay.
Come on,
24 in September.
So we're stamping. We want like Nuss like QB3.
I'm not saying.
What? No.
I didn't say
what. Are we stamping? We want Nuss like QB3
over Taylor Green.
Over Taylor Green, yeah.
You're right.
Yes.
All right.
What the fuck?
All right. That's
Nuss is good. Like
I think you forgot. I think you forgot that Nuss was arguably a top 3 quarterback last year, and he decided to come back for some
damn near top 10.
Exactly, and he decided, and then Nuss decided to come back for some odd reason, and
he just got hurt.
Yeah, and then he got hurt, and things went bad. But I think we got to remember the demon that everybody thought that Nuss was going to be this season before he got hurt. So I think that's where the reaction comes from. It's like it's not that.
I think purely off the combine.
He's not better than Nuss. He's not better than Carson Beck. He's not better than K. Kupnik.
All right, it sounds good.
He's not better than Drew Aller.
It sounds good. It sounds so good.
It sounds good.
It sounds good.
It sounds.
They're better throws of the football, like almost clear.
No. See.
All right, so me using the running upside,
like Taylor Green is a good thrower of the football, and then act like his rushing value is going why he exceeds over these other quarterbacks.
He's not a bad thrower of the football. He has bad decision making.
Good.
It's serviceable. It's genuinely serviceable.
Yeah,
his decision making is bad.
It's serviceable in college.
I'm talking about like real development can be made with Taylor Green. Like,
Listen, I hear you, dog. But like compared to like the other guys, I'm taking those guys.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
so you think he'll be? Well, you think like he a baby Anthony Richardson or some shit?
That must be exactly what you think.
Yeah, you have to think that.
Yeah.
And here's the problem.
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
He's the same age as him, isn't he?
Himself. The experimental, we're taking guys because we want the next Cam Newton is over with, brother. Anthony Richardson ruined that for all of you.
Well, I'm talking about QB3. Do y'all think like he has any first round hype? I don't think he has first round hype.
Not even
I
close.
hope not. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
He's gonna
QB3.
go, dog. He's gonna go day 3, man.
Okay, why not? That was even better than Pavia. Is disgusting. I'm not hearing Diego Pavia in my ear ever.
Why not?
Kobe, stop.
Hey,
I'm not hearing Pavia, please.
Why not?
what Diego Pavia was able to do.
Oh my.
Hey,
If we had a serviceable defense, he would not be talked about like this, bro. I promise.
What Diego Pavia was able to do at a non-football
And if
school.
Lenore Sellers wasn't at South Carolina,
That
Like,
is
come
the
on,
same shit. Like, yeah, I agree. No, like if Lenore Sellers went to South Carolina,
do you
we'd
think
have a
Lenore
better-
Sellers and Taylor Green were close as quarterbacks?
No.
So how's the same?
No, I'm talking
I
about
like
the
that.
situation.
I like that, Mick Robinson. Green
I'm
is
talking about
basically
situation.
Joe Milton.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Joe Milton didn't run it.
I mean,
said
yeah.
what?
You know, all right, sure.
Yo, you crazy, son.
Big Taylor Green guy here. I'm stamping it.
You crazy.
I'm cheering up.
I hope in 4 years I'm wrong. I hope we're
All right,
here
so look,
in 4
next
years
one,
and
next
be
one,
like,
next one.
look at my guy.
Yeah, next one. Go ahead.
Todd Simpson will be a first round pick.
Yeah,
Fact.
Who?
Todd Simpson.
Oh yeah.
It's stamped that he's a first rounder.
I think there's too many teams that are interested. That's
he's
all.
going to the Steelers. I'm like so dead.
Steelers, Jets, Browns, Rams, all of them up. Even Arizona potentially train back up. Like all of this can happen.
The Steelers is the big one for me. He seems like a guy. He
It's
seems
crazy.
like a guy that what's his name would want.
McCarthy want.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy would
It's
want.
crazy. We talked about Taylor Green. Factor cap. Taylor Green had the most athletic QB performance ever at the combine.
Did he not? It's him or Anthony Richardson, but genuinely, did he not? Like, I don't like.
I mean, you said it yourself. It's either him or Anthony Richardson.
I'm taking.
I would say.
The top three is what's his name? Him, A. Rich, and Cam Newton.
Yeah, those are the three. Yeah.
Taylor's 6'6", bro.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. The running back 2 spot in the draft is still wide open.
Yeah. Fact. The running back class sucks after J. Love.
Who's running back 2? Like Jonah Coleman?
For me, it's Jadarian Price, but it's not by a lot.
Yeah, no, in fact, it's open.
Yeah.
Oh, Jadarian! Oh, what a demon! What a
Oh, you
demon!
saying that's
Evan Johnson's a good player. Jonah Coleman.
Yeah, that's
but-
fact. That's fact. It's still open, bro.
All right. Next one. Speedy wide receivers will be overdrafted.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what's old boy's name from North Dakota State?
Who's outside of Tate?
I don't think Deion Burks is going to get overdrafted.
No, he won't. I think Zach Branch will.
I think
go
Zach Branch
somewhere
will.
around 2. Brennan Thompson will probably go somewhere around 2.
Zach Branch going round 2 is really bad.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
in general where he's gonna go.
I can see like for certain fits, like him being like
Okay, now that I look
maybe.
at it, overdrafted. I'm actually going to say no. I think most of them are going to be properly drafted. Because I think there's so many speedy guys in this draft.
I was about to say outside of Carnell Tate, I don't know who's not ish a speedy guy.
Yeah.
All right.
I think if there's a wide receiver need, like there's not a lot of big wide receivers in this draft. Although I do have a favorite big wide receiver outside of Carnell Tate.
Do not say Denzel Boston.
No. My guy out of Georgia State, man. That dude is nasty. He's a demon.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a
No,
demon.
that man is a demon.
I honestly think he's probably one of the best deep threat receivers, like deep threat jump ball receivers in the draft, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying one of being generous. I
literally called him Group of 5 baby Pickens, and I still stand for that.
Yeah.
Like just a little, probably not quite as explosive, but like he ain't far off. Yeah, he's crazy. I love Ted Hurst.
All right. Next one. Brennan Thompson is a lot to be a second rounder after running a 4.25. I'm calling cap.
Yeah, I
I
call
think I'm
Cap.
gonna call Cap. Yeah.
I don't know about Locke.
I'm cool with that.
You said where's Chris Browser going? I pray he go to the Ravens.
Where's Brazo going? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of a weird one just because the main issue with him is like character, and he's like he like kind of half-asses on the field all the time.
Yeah,
but I don't know. He's talented as hell. Like he's like one of the few Tennessee receivers I've actually liked over the last few years. Like I liked him way more than guys like Hyatt. So
I don't.
I was not a Hyatt guy.
Oh my god!
All right. Next one, I'm calling immediate cap because I'm seeing this bullshit that Donnie put. This tight ends class is better than last year. Bad cap.
I'm not gonna lie, Trent.
How you look at it? It depends on, and I believe
this nigga Kenyon Sadiq ran a 4.3.
I believe, and here's what I mean by this. You could say that it depends on how you like your tight ends. If you like in today's society a Kyle Pitts type of tight end, then you got a few of those wide receivers cosplaying as tight ends. And in that regard, then if that's how you like your tight ends, then okay. But if not, then you see what I'm saying though?
I wasn't high on Loveland last year.
Even with Kenyon Sadiq running a 4.3, he still to me is nowhere near Coastal Loveland nor Tyler.
Yeah,
Warren.
if Sadiq was in the last year,
not Tyler Warren.
No, he's nowhere near Coastal Loveland.
Yeah, I agree.
Nowhere near the Coastal Loveland?
Not even. Coastal Loveland was the best tight end in the class last year.
I had Warren. But
I disagree with that, but
he was the best tight end in the class last year. It's that they had Davis Warren playing quarterback.
Those two are like borderline like blue chip tight end prospects, and I don't think Sadiq is bad. That's just my opinion.
I think what Kobe said was right. It is like depends on what you want. Like if you want like a more modern.
Yeah, I will say I do agree from that perspective because like if you want a pure slot receiving tight end, then yeah, I think you would rather have, a guy like, Stowers or Sadiq over Warren. But I don't know.
Like your traditional tight ends.
You didn't say anything wrong, Kobe. I will say.
Yeah, if you like traditional tight ends, then last year's tight end class is
I'll say
fits
Cap.
that mold better.
I still think last year's tight end class is better. I think last year's tight end class is one of the best I've ever seen.
Yeah. I think from an all-around tight end perspective, they were better.
All right. Next one. Excuse me. Kenyon Sadiq is a lock top 15 pick after running the 4.3 4.39.
Cap.
A top what?
15.
I think the tight end market's really good for free agency, so I think it's gonna fall because of that.
I'd kill a nigga for K-Don.
You said what?
Kill someone for Cade Otton. I think you're the first person to ever say that.
So dead serious.
You might be the first.
I would kill a nigga for K-Dot, and it's crazy, dog. I ain't going.
Gotta get Evan Ingram off my team.
His market starts at 19. I agree, Dave.
All right.
Kill him for K-Dot.
But next one. Eli Stowers locked himself as tight end 2 after having an historic combine.
Yep.
Fact.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna say Cap. Like I still really like Max Clare, and I know he's not the flashy
Ohio
player,
State,
but like Ohio State, yeah. Like I still really like Max Clare. Like my thoughts on him really haven't. My thoughts on him really haven't changed much from the summer, except like I think I may have been overrating him as an athlete. But like sick blocker, he has good hands. He's a good separator. He can provide some nice stuff after the catch. But like. Once again, like Kobe said, like if you want that traditional,
depends on what you want in your tight end.
Yeah,
man.
if you want that traditional slot, then yeah, Stowers is your guy. But if you want that overall complete tight end, then I think I'd go Clay.
I'm not gonna lie, Dave. You can go straight to hell. I'm just gonna be honest.
Did he not cook? Did he not cook?
That's so disrespectful.
What you said? He's 6'6", bro. He's 6'6".
I'm like, God, so nasty.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
nasty
saying
though.
but they're like right next to
Oh
each
my
other.
gosh.
I'd be pretty similar.
No, I think just how pure athleticism alone. I think he locked it.
Yeah,
And-
if you want, that's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what BK talking about, bro. You gotta start calling.
Oh my God.
But I'm telling you, bro. Every time you say some bullshit, I'm just gonna start calling you Burger King, bro.
That's like, quit it.
Bro, you dead ass said Taylor Green was better than us, bro. Like that's fucking disgusting.
I said in the draft,
In the draft, yes.
I said in the draft.
Yo.
Oh, pure athleticism alone. I can see
Trent,
teams taking
Taylor
him
Green
over
at tight end or Logan Thomas?
I'll take Taylor Green.
I think I would too.
Not gonna lie.
He's like, I can't wait
Yeah.
to come back to this video when the nigga actually is doing
Taylor
some
Green got some
quarterback.
Kyle Pitts versatility. Put his ass a receiver. No cap. No.
You know what? You
Hey,
can't
bro.
get Sadiq or Stowers. Taylor Green, how you doing, man? Let's put you in the
All
slot.
right.
Let's see what happens.
This is how you know racism getting bad, because you can't even tell black quarterbacks to go and change their position no more because everybody call racism now. They should have told Taylor Green to change his position, bro. He should have been a tight end or a wide receiver, bro.
He'd be a good
Now you-
one. I promise you,
now
he
you
would
can't-
be.
You can't even tell people stuff like that no more, because now it's going to now you a racist if you say it. Like Donnie, don't go say it, bro. Don't say it too loud that you would think he'd be a good tight end, bro. They gonna say some bad stuff about you.
Listen, man. I'm just trying to help him get some more bread. You know, that's all.
All right, but next one. This wide receiver class group is extremely fast, but not as polished overall.
In comparison to what?
Like last year, or like in general.
Just in general.
I'm not
I think
Okay,
they're all
these are
good at
really
what they do, though. I
Yeah,
think
You got some
Cap.
really polished guys at the top, though. Like Kyle Lemon is polished. You know, Cardinal Tate is polished.
polished. Jordan Tyson.
I think
Yeah, he's polished.
polished. I think even the speedy guys are good at what they do, though, bro. Like, I think that kind of goes back to the question of are they going to be overdrafted as far as being drafted early? Maybe, and maybe it depends if you want to say that, but aren't they good at what they do? I don't think nobody's saying like, oh, the speedy guy is fast, but I don't know if he can actually play wide receiver at the NFL level. Like, I think they're all actually route technicians, and they're strong. They're all of those things. I think they're good.
All right.
Michael, to answer your question, I think he's an H-back with a lot of potential.
All right, next one. The best part of this draft class is the /DT groups.
It's like, no, I think it's backer.
I think it's linebackers, yeah. I think this is the best linebacker draft I've ever seen in my life. And 2021 had some dogs, like Mike, like in hindsight, remember hindsight, like Micah, JOK, Jamin Davis, Zaven Collins.
Oh, Zaven Collins. Oh.
Yeah, like, there were some guys, man. But like this draft, like, dude, there's going to be 7 guys who are probably going to go in the top 64. I don't think I've ever seen that. And, like, you got Styles, Reese, you got CJ Allen, you got Rodriguez. You got Jake Galladay, you have Josiah Trotter, and you have CJ Allen. Like, bam, they're all going in the top 64. Like, yeah, man. It's Dave, you need to chill.
Dave, bro. Bro.
Yeah, that nigga Dave is crazy. But next one. Teams value versatility more than ever across positions.
Fact.
Yeah, back.
Yep. Why do you think I was preaching so much for, like, Janae Baird and Cooper DeJean, Trent?
Do not utter that.
They want, like, teams want those versatile nickels, man. Like, they want them. Like, people want Kyle Hamilton. People want Tyrann Mathieu. People want Trent McDuffie. Shit, I was having an argument with Mookie the other day. Like, dude, if the Chiefs don't have Trent McDuffie against the Niners, they lose. Like,
for sure.
You need those hyper defenders, man.
All right. Fact or cap, Makai Lemon's stock could fall after them weird interviews.
Yeah, I could. I'll take
I'm gonna call Cap because
I'm gonna call Cap, but he was staring at me something crazy. Like he wanted it looked like Makai Lemon wanted to squabble. No cap. That nigga was on some time.
I'm gonna call Cap off the combine media day interviews. But I tell you what, these teams just gonna want 101s with him at the rest of the stuff. Now those interviews are what actually matter. You go in there and look at somebody exec like that, I promise you things is gonna get a little iffy. Things is gonna get a little iffy when he start taking the visits.
I think it won't, strictly due to the drop off, like with like 1-2 because of Jordan Tyson and his health.
Hey bro, what's up with Dave, bro?
He's so disgusting, bro.
I think it's funny.
Yo. This man been playing. You know what? I can't even say that on stream. Never mind.
That nigga's crazy, son. All right. Moving on. This is the best linebacker draft class we've seen in the last decade. Fact.
Fact.
Yes.
Fact.
Sonny
Next
Styles
one.
is going to change the franchise.
Sonny Styles is going to be
pop the perk 30. He gonna be straight as crazy. It's diabolical.
Bro. Tegan.
Tegan. Yo, make Tegan his ass.
Sonny
I'm
Styles
not
is
gonna
gonna
lie.
change it.
I'm so like, bro, niggas didn't watch Arkansas this year. That's
Stamping
like,
Taylor Green not better than us.
BK, you know what's funny about that? I actually just watched Mike Washington the other day.
He was good. Mike Washington was real good.
I got a real question.
Is Taylor Green better than Marcel Reed?
Yes. I'm not stamping shit with Marshall Reed. Yes.
You know what?
Yes.
You know what?
All right.
Kobe said not to talk about change of positions, so I'm gonna let y'all do that. Y'all got that one. I'm good.
Don't do it, Donnie. Don't do it. Black History Month just ended. They ain't all the way off the Black History
Bro,
Month
like,
yet.
I'm
Donnie.
not
Don't do it.
stamping shit with Marshall Reed, bro. I'm not, bro.
Hey, Trent, Donnie, I got a question.
What's up?
Mainly Trent, actually. If Nuss doesn't get hurt, is he not? I was about to say, is he not
He's
QB two behind
first
Mendoza if he
round.
doesn't get hurt?
Oh, I
If
think
he doesn't, okay.
Yeah,
so
he
how
doesn't
about,
get-
how about
Because
we
he
ask
was
him,
because he was arguably QB 3-4-ish last year. So if he doesn't get hurt this year and he has
He doesn't
another
get
good
hurt.
season,
The position that Todd Simpson is in right now is where Garrett Nussmeier would be.
I'm
Okay,
gonna keep it a
all right.
buck, bro. I'm gonna go a step further. If he puts up the same
he's
year in
QB1?
24 as he did in 25, there's no injury. I think he goes 2. I think the Jets take him.
okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure.
I think Mendoza. I do think Mendoza would go above him.
That's what I said. Like he would still be
Yeah,
one,
Mendoza
but
would go
Nuss
above him.
wouldn't.
It's not because of Taylor, dog. It's Arkansas so ass, bro. I
Ty
promise.
Simpson was also hurt too. That is fair. There were reports of an injury in the back end, but Nuss's injuries, that's something different because that was like Nuss got hurt during camp. So yeah.
All right. Do a couple more before we head up out of here. Let me look.
I do not want that title, by the way. I just want to say that.
Not need the next milk Kuiper.
Factor cap. There's 7+ linebackers who go in the first 2 rounds.
Fact.
I named them.
Fact.
All of them.
Okay. Wait, who are they? Sonny.
All right, so the linebackers. So we
Sonny,
got Sonny,
CJ,
Arvell, CJ,
Trotter.
Josiah Trotter.
Josiah Trotter.
We
Jacob
have
Rodriguez.
Jake Galladay, Jacob Rodriguez, and
Damn.
I'm missing one. Who's the last one? Let me pull up my board. Hold on. The last one's going to be Anthony Hill. Oh, Anthony Hill.
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Anthony Hill.
Yep.
All right. Damn, probably. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Next one. Factor cap. David Bailey getting drafted over Ruben Bain.
Fact.
Unfortunately, fact.
I don't know if it's unfortunate, bro.
I know. I'm taking them over Bain. But like fact.
Whoa. You taking David Bailey over Ruben Bain?
Strict like for the arms, and I think David Bailey tested as a freak.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that arm shit, bro.
All right, dog. Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I can't wait to see when this nigga.
There are positions where it don't matter, but this ain't basketball and it ain't positionless. He gonna get to the league and he gonna see a 6'6" tackle. He gonna see a 6'6" tackle that's gonna do one of these. If he thinks it's gonna look bad for him, I ain't gonna lie. He better get to breaking wrists and elbows, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got to break a lot of wrists and elbows to get to the quarterback
I'm
in the
not
league.
saying he's bad. I just think Bailey's a really good edge, and the
Yo,
arm
Trent,
is a
Trent, you know what's crazy about all this? That man Ruben Bain's been going up against an NFL tackle the last 3 years at Miami too.
Francis.
Hey,
I wish I could see that practice film. That shit would be unreal.
it's probably diabolical.
They're going to war. Like, this shit's crazy. But no, I'm taking Bain, man. Like,
I dare you take.
I like David Bailey, but Bain.
I'm
was
sure.
the best passer from college football.
I'm sure it still happens because I don't know that Dame drops far enough to get taken over, or to
I
get.
think the Chiefs take him if he falls to him. I think the Chiefs take him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he drops far enough, but
I have based off the people I've talked to, it sounds like the absolute absolute floor is Dallas at 12, but realistically,
Oh my God, he would kill with Dallas.
Realistically, I think he probably goes to like Kansas City or like Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kobe. I didn't mean to get your hopes up like that. I'm sorry, bro.
Bro, these things are just like it don't matter, bro. It's not a
You
Cowboy
can trade
show.
up.
For who?
Whoa!
If
Don't
you
do that!
win.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do it for Bane! Don't do that for Bane! Don't do that.
I'm saying like I'm not, bro. I'm not. And
The only 3 players I'm trading up for in this draft, genuinely, would be Sonny Styles. I'm dead ass. Arvo Reese and Caleb Downs. I think Downs. Is
you
better.
gonna hate me because if you gonna look
Hold
at my
on, wait,
TikTok
BK,
right now,
BK,
there's a
would
video
you,
that came out.
BK, would you? Let's say this actually could happen. Would you trade up for Fernando Mendoza?
Hey. Yes. If it was a chance, yes.
Okay.
He's gonna change someone's franchise, bro. Like real deal.
All right. Last
Got any
one.
more?
Last one before we head up. I think this is a bona fide fact. The NFL 2026 NFL. Holy shit. The 2026 NFL draft is the weakest top heavy draft we've seen in years. I think
Yes.
Yeah.
bona fide fact.
Like you compare that,
But,
you
like-
compare this to 2024, man. Like it's like
It's only
2024,
weak because
2024.
all the other ones were demons.
like 2024, like 2024, man. We had Caleb, Drake, Marvin, Malik, Rome, Joe Alt,
Bo.
but chill. Brock Bowers, like we just had blue chipper after blue chipper after blue chipper, and in this year's draft, it's like, and I'm a bit harsher on grades now than I used to be, but I only have one blue chip grade.
Because the 2022 class, that shit was the Kayvon Sauce.
2022, that was Kayvon, that was Hutch, that was Trayvon Walker, that was Kyle Hamilton, Tyler Linderbaum.
Oh
Yeah, I
man.
ain't gonna lie, off the muscle of them. Like even hindsight, off the muscle of that, like
Hudson.
If this is what I'll say, if those guys were in this year's draft,
they're 1 and 2.
I think I'd have the 2 guys that the Ravens took above Caleb. I think I'd have Kyle above him, and I'd have Linderbaum above. Like given not including positional value. Like,
oh, yeah. All right, Kobe, you think it's got or fact?
As you start to list it, it's facts, but
I like this draft a lot, though.
I really like this draft. Yeah, like I don't think
the depth of this draft is better than what we thought.
I was about to say, I think when you talk about it, it's like when you say it out loud, it sounds crazy at first, but when you start to list it, like it does get a little scary. It get a little scary for these guys.
All right, man. We got a lot more to talk about all season time, and I think the draft. We got a couple more weeks to draft. We got a lot.
Yeah, draft is
When is
April
the draft?
23rd.
Okay.
You said what?
Draft is April 23rd. We're gonna start getting info on 30-day visits and whatnot. Yeah, it'll be fun. I want to say this before we head out. Ty Simpson did visit with the Browns, by the way. Just take that as you will.
Oh my
Is
god.
still in the first round?
Yes.
Yes, at this point, yes. Like, and I don't have a first round grade on him, but like he's gonna go first round. Like truly, he is.
Bro,
There's
imagine if
just-
Shadur gets
there's so much to
screwed.
like about him.
Well, not even screwed. He's just not going to start next year, actually.
All right, but look, chat. Look, appreciate y'all boys pulling up, tapping in. We went for a little over an hour talking about the combine recap. Good talk. I'm glad to be back on college football, talking college football. We're gonna be back here next week for sure. Thursday. I'm gonna figure out what we're gonna talk about. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Yeah, man. You gotta stay tapped in. Follow all the socials. Do what I'm saying. Follow all the platforms. Sub to Kobe's Pod, GRG. Go tap in with BK. Tap in with Donnie shit. You know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in. We think we hit 2,900, so I think we 100 away from 3K. Sub.
That was before the draft. How about that? Let's hit 3K before the draft.
Yeah, let's try to.
Bring
It's
it on.
crazy. It's crazy. I've hit like the mark of 1K.
2K by the draft.
Yeah, by the draft.
Yeah.
So let's try to see if we can get another mark to 3K on around draft day. But yeah, man, or even before that, stay tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your boys pulling up, tapping in. Hey, man, we gonna catch y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.